how deep can a person go? How deep can a person feel? You know, I always wonder how deep and how painful it can get, you know, and I'm almost afraid to do this video because I am afraid to be perceived as someone who is negative, which is crazy because that makes me feel so alone with my emotions and my thoughts, and I just try to understand them. I just don't understand so often, why am I so drained? Why am I so exhausted? Why do I feel all the feelings that I feel? Like, where is it coming from? Why is it taking over, you know? And today is one of those days where I just feel so drained, so low, so exhausted. I was questioning everything in humanity, like why the people who are admired at the moment are admired, and does it make sense to create from pain? Does it make sense to create from fear? Will it not like produce more of it? Because I mean, as artists, they channel pain, right? A lot of art comes from pain. But today I was thinking, like, so often very successful people, they started from feeling horrible, terrible, like super low energy, super low confidence. By the way, I'm sorry, but my neck hurts so badly. Like, it's really crazy. It's just painful. But anyway, so I was wondering today, let's say you are a young boy and you have a terrible childhood and you are so in pain. You maybe got abused physically, emotionally, and you just want to prove it to your father. You just want to prove that you can do it, that you're not what this person is trying to tell you who you are, and that you're not this incapable. So this is your motivation, okay? And let's say this turns into such a motivation to make something out of your life that eventually you will succeed, whatever that means, right? I mean, in this world, succeeding means a lot of money, I guess. So let's say at your late teens, you make a lot of money. You have proven it to yourself. But maybe that what you have made the money with is something that will generate more fear and pain and low self-worth. You know what I'm like trying to think about? Because I was thinking, everything is energy, right? Everything is intention. So what if I start something based on the energy of being completely broken, of being so unhappy, and then I produce something with the intention to prove it to myself? What have I actually created? Because for some reason, listen, you guys, I'm analyzing the world, okay? Which is a very big thing to do, since I can only analyze it on what I perceive, experience, hear, see, whatever, right? And I'm just thinking, like, human beings need to create, right? It's very important. But is it also important to create, like, does the state of creation, your emotional state, influences the long-term effects of what your creation is creating in the world after you've put it out? You know what I'm saying? Or can you, if you're in extreme pain, channel to uplift humanity and to create something really, really positive that inspires millions and helps them heal, reduce the suffering and raise their vibration? Is that possible? Sorry, somehow I have to close my eyes, like I'm in real pain and it's crazy. But I feel drawn to do this video and just let it out, because I don't know, I know my content is boring and I know my content might be depressing or whatsoever, but honestly, I just think that we need it, like that we need to not feel so alone, because so often I'm ashamed to speak about how I really feel, because I don't want to annoy people. I don't want to drain them. I don't want to like load other people with my shit, right? But then on the other side, like, how can I understand myself if I can't let it out? Like, I don't know if I'm the only desperate person trying to understand her feelings and her thoughts and how I can get rid of everything. Sure, through meditation and stuff and journaling, but it feels like so I always do that until I reach a point, and then I feel so drained again, and then it doesn't work anymore. And since at the moment I don't know what to do with my life anyways, and everything is moving again, I feel a little hopeless, which is weird. And yeah, I don't know. I'm also, as I said, really sad because I have to leave my cat, which kind of is not officially my cat, but I took care of her, so I saw her as my cat. And I just hope that she's ready to go out into the world, because this morning when I looked at her, what I realized is that everything that comes into our lives always comes for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Unfortunately, those three things, we never know how long they might be. A season, I don't know, it can be 3 months, like the seasons of the year, but it can also be 3 years. And I was just thinking about this sweet little cat, how she arrived here completely starving, and she was so like traumatized, and then I took care of her. Now she's shining and blooming. And I didn't know how long I would have her. She didn't know how long she would have this luxurious life of getting fed every day and all the cuddles and all the love we shared. So I don't know. It just made me realize that we never know. We just never know. And usually, I don't know, things somehow suddenly come to an end, right? Even if we know it already inside of ourselves for a while, when it's happening, it still feels like it's suddenly. So yeah, the house is packed. Everything is in boxes. Everything is in the car. Made me really... Oh, I thought something was screaming here, but doesn't think... No, so good. So everything is in the car, which also is, I don't know, moving. I didn't know that it would make me so stressed, but for some of you who didn't know, but I was moving, I don't know how many times in my life, 50, maybe 60. I'm sick of it. Like, I mean, oh my God, how much it is draining me. It's crazy. And it also feels like, I don't know, something is trying to really suck out my energy, because when the new year came around a couple of days ago, I never in my life felt so amazing about entering a new year. Like, the vibes I was feeling for 2025 were phenomenal. And now I'm here sitting on the ground, drained as fuck. Yeah, but I mean, sometimes that happens in life. Like, I have a feeling before you have a breakthrough or a major change, suddenly you can feel like completely like runneth over by a truck. It's, I don't know, it's just too much. Maybe the jump or the energy shift or the lifestyle change or all the changes are just so heavy for the psyche and the body, the heart, the mind, that you just collapse. Maybe that's what's happening with me. I'm just collapsing. I don't know. But if you're watching this and if you feel like you're so drained, you're so exhausted and you can't anymore, like, I'm here also. And I don't care if anyone is judging this channel or, I don't know, even making fun of it, but I believe that in order to really connect to people, we cannot always just connect to the happy, rich, wealthy, abundant sides of life. Like, how is that possible? Like, I don't know. It's like sometimes it makes me so scared to talk about like those things that I'm feeling right now, because I'm like, oh my God, I'm Daisy Downer. Like, I cannot be a human. I only need to focus on the highest spectrum, on the positive spectrum. But a wholesome human being has the entire circle. Overall, yes, of course, to attract, the vibration needs to be higher. But if it's fake, I don't think it gives you anything. So, I mean, I told you guys I want to have the full human experience. And right now I'm sitting in the chaos of my Earth existence, not knowing what to do and where to go. Yeah. And yesterday and today, for 2 days, I did barely vlog. Because I was, oh my God, this hurts. Because I was just trying to, I don't know, get through the day. Feeling super tired. Also, my period is delayed, which means my body is definitely stressed because I don't feel pregnant. And I believe I would feel it. So I think I'm just super drained. And somehow, yeah, I don't know. Everything is just not flowing. And maybe that's also making me super tired. So it's probably everything. But yeah, I mean, in order to take action, I'm working with a woman who is helping women to get in touch and heal their hormone imbalances. Maybe that's also interesting for guys. I mean, I don't know if there's anything out there for guys, but I don't know. I always feel like that the answers lay in nature by understanding yourself, your body, your thoughts, your emotions. That's why I also really want to understand all of it. And yes, everyone is always like, meditate in order to like not get rid of it, but to just be the observer and not feel it. But I want to understand why I feel how I feel. So I want to understand the actual feeling, the actual thought. Meditation is observing and detaching from it, if I understood it right, or just building some resistance so that these emotions cannot get you. But I'm like, but why? Like, I mean, that might be weird because for the first time in my life, I'm questioning meditation. I'm questioning in a way, like, what is it doing to you? It's reminding you that you're pure consciousness and that this body is just temporary and that all the pain is kind of like an illusion, right? Connected to the mind and the body and the nerves and the cells and everything. But sometimes I feel like that meditation is a form of escape, you know? It's a form of escape of being human. And I understand that. I mean, I was living as a yogi for 2-3 years. And it was very different than what I have right now. Which is also crazy that how fast you can get from yogi to this, sitting on the ground, desperate. But I don't know. I have so many questions and no answers. Also, I was wondering if I will ever make a career in this life. Like, I'm afraid to talk about it because, I mean, there were times where I was really ambitious, where I had massive dreams, massive goals. And everyone who knows me from like 2-3 years ago, they wouldn't even recognize me right now. Like, they wouldn't, because my energy and my ambition and my discipline and my focus, it was laser sharp, and now it's gone. No dreams, no goals, no wants, some needs which are all met, no desires. Like, what is going on? This is crazy. I've never felt this emptiness. My husband said it's freedom, like I'm free from all of this, which is true. And then I was questioning, but is this freedom a blessing if you're a human being? Because what are you doing then with your time? Why are you incarnated if you're free of everything? Can you not just like fall like down and die and go to heaven or what? There must be a reason why the soul is on earth. I feel it, I know it. And it's like, I just don't know what am I supposed to be doing, you know? I realized I really crave community, I really crave company. Because my husband, he's working a lot, right? So I'm alone all the time. I mean, not all the time, obviously. We sleep together and eat together and we go for walks and stuff. But I'm just saying that during a day, I'm mostly alone. And I don't know, I just feel like maybe this loneliness doesn't work for me anymore. Maybe I actually crave community and company, and I don't know, but these were just some assumptions, right? What do I know what I crave at the moment? I'm just trying to find solutions for my feeling of emptiness, and I'm trying to give my life direction without knowing where I want to go. So I guess I gotta sit this one out. Oh my god, that just, whew, I think that was good. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. I was really in pain and I don't know, something cracked and that's really amazing. But yeah, so what I'm realizing, what I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to find quick fixes and solutions in order to feel something is screaming here. I mean, this is crazy. I need to check. Oh, it's a dog barking outside. I was really afraid. But yeah, I feel a bit better. I mean, this was crazy. So what I'm observing right now, myself doing, is that I'm trying to quick fix myself. Like, I'm trying to find solutions and answers for not being drained and exhausted, and for feeling fulfilled and ambitious and focused again. And every single day that passes by, my hopes go down that I will find it. Though on the other side, I have this trust and I know that it will come. But I'm telling you, those days are really, I mean, they are so hardcore. Like, I never in my life imagined how hardcore it is if you feel like this. Because you just feel like your existence is unnecessary. I was reaching out to a friend of mine today, of course, like seeking help. And he said, if you have nothing to do, you always have something to give. If it's a smile, which will for sure brighten up someone's day, anything. Because he said, gratitude is gracious and it always helps. So if you have nothing to do, you have something to give. And I was trying. And I mean, I think this is just what I will continue to do now. If I have nothing to do, I will focus on what I can give. If maybe I can just give someone attention. I can call a friend. I can, I don't know, figure out, and just exclusively focusing on giving. But yeah, I'm sorry that I was purging out my heart here, but I just don't know what to do. And if you're feeling the same, I believe the answers will come and we'll figure it out. But we have to sit this one out, because this one is massive, and the answers will come, the salvation will come. It will stop. But there's something that we have to learn here. So if you're in the same position, do not give up. Keep going. Thank you so much.